It started in the summer of 1979. Nearly 30 African American children and young people were murdered in the city of Atlanta. They were crimes that terrified the city and horrified the world. But out of that horror of the missing and murdered children case, a bright beacon of hope and peace was born. A young counselor and teacher named Jenny Trotter was called in to help counsel and calm Atlanta's children, parents, and teachers during this historically stressful time. Jenny saw an even greater need community-wide and wanted to help even more people learn how to manage the many sources of stress in our lives through healthy lifestyle choices and relaxation techniques. Tirelessly, she researched innovative ways to help and funding sources. Out of that need and her passion, in 1984, the Wholistic Stress Control Institute was born. Armed with her very first grant, Jenny introduced stress management techniques to one local school where the children had low grades and high suspension rates. Using holistic stress management techniques, the students saw their grades go up, and the suspension rates soon went down. The results of this effort were so successful, the Wholistic Stress Control Institute received the Governor's Award for its very first official project. After brainstorming with like-minded professionals like early childhood specialist Gloria Elder, the Institute's reach broadened. Though the idea of toddlers having stress was foreign to some, the Institute decided to expand the program to include preschoolers statewide. This innovative award-winning program was highly successful, helping not just preschoolers with stress relief, but their parents and teachers. The Institute trained more than 500 Head Start teachers in the principles of preschool stress relief. In the wake of Hurricane Hugo, the Institute was contracted to provide stress education in the U.S. Virgin Islands on St. Croix, St. John, and St. Thomas. In the early 90s, the Institute grew to more than 30 staff members and consultants. Its work expanded to include incarcerated youth. And for hundreds of young men in custody, Saturdays would never be the same.
How can we manage ourselves and get the best out of each situation that we find ourselves in? Do we have to react just because somebody calls us a name, just because somebody steps on our toe, just because somebody does something to us that we don't appreciate? Do we have to react every time?
Wholistic's impact on these young people was so impressive, even Oprah took notice, inviting Jenny and some of the young men to appear on her very popular TV show and receive national praise and recognition. Word of the Wholistic Stress Control Institute's meaningful and inventive programs even reached the White House. The Institute has received numerous other national and local awards for its work and hosted several national conferences on preschool stress, holistic wellness, and substance abuse. The Institute's techniques and community programs have expanded over time to include public education on yoga, Tai Chi, and Qigong, meditation, massage, reflexology, and Reiki. The Institute staff continues its studies in innovative and traditional stress relief techniques with noted experts from around the world and has been invited to international conferences and classes on global education and stress relief in China and India. Since its founding in 1984, the Wholistic Stress Control Institute's mission has remained the same, but its reach has truly grown. Over time, the Institute has taught positive coping skills to thousands of people of all ages in communities around the world. Today, the Institute offers stress management training, partners with numerous groups and agencies, and operates 13 community-based programs focused on conflict resolution, anger management, mental health, wellness, parenting, and the prevention of violence, gangs, substance abuse, teen pregnancy, juvenile delinquency, and HIV/AIDS. Born from a time of tragedy, today the Wholistic Stress Control Institute continues to serve, teach, and grow, bringing love, joy, and peace to a stressful world.